It's the Linemakers on Sporting News.
The 10th race of the NASCAR season heads to the biggest, baddest track on the planet, Talladega Superspeedway. Welcome to the Linemakers on Sporting News. I'm Micah Roberts. We always like to equate the restrictor plate races with Daytona and Talladega, about the same here. And what we saw at Daytona was a complete change over what we've seen the last couple of years. We saw 14 drivers lead, 28 lead changes altogether, and it appeared that there was a lot of passing, but in reality there wasn't. The guys got in line, went behind each other, and really didn't do a lot of moving. Drivers got loose coming around turns by themselves. They couldn't pass, and it was a little more difficult. So when you look at the stats, I don't remember it being that way, but apparently it did happen that way. And we saw Jimmie Johnson win, and a perfect example of how hard it was to pass. Usually in the plate races, we see the guy leading when the green flag drops not win the race, and you see some of those passes come around. Jimmie Johnson led the final 9 laps at the Daytona 500. That's not fun. Who wants to see that? Hopefully something changes here, but I doubt it. I think we're going to see the same thing unless maybe they raise the spoilers up a little bit. The drivers we do want to look at, though, you want to start right away with Kevin Harvick. He was fantastic during Daytona Speed Weeks. He won the shootout. He won one of the dual races, had an engine problem in the Daytona 500. Didn't have a good finish there, but we expect him to do well. You're going to get great odds on him at about 12-1. Definitely a driver that you want to look at, a past winner, 2010 winner at Talladega as well. You're also going to look at Matt Kenseth. During Speed Weeks, he was the fastest during the Daytona preseason testing. He was one of the best as well. He was a guy that did very well in the Daytona 500, leading 88 laps. Didn't have a particularly good finish. His engine expired in that one as well. Brad Keselowski, he won his first career race there, and that was with an underfunded James Finch team. He also won the spring race here last year, so that's 2 wins for Keselowski. He'll be a driver. Again, he's 12-1. Harvick, Kenseth, they're all 12-1 because it is a crapshoot. You got up to about 35 drivers that can have a legitimate shot of winning the race, so you're going to get drivers at very fair odds there. The driver we're going to look at this week is Jeff Gordon. He's struggling. He's 14th in point, hasn't had a really good season, and this looks like an ideal spot for him to bounce back and start his season on the right track in the positive direction. Look for Gordon, 12-1 odds here. He's got 6 career wins at Talladega. He's got more restrictor plate wins than anybody in NASCAR history. He's our pick to win this week. Thanks for watching. Good luck.